all the way in the back, in the back, in the back, in the back. But you got to go all the way in the back. Back beyond the back of the back of the back. And they got a cage back there. And they fill with nothing but little mice that wear Kangoo hats.
And what do these mice do?
They eat contact paper.
They eat contact paper.
They eat the contact paper off the wall because you can't paint on top of the contact paper. Paint on top of the contact paper, the paint won't hold. So you got to get the mice to eat the contact paper first. And they got to eat them all. Don't get the mice that come from Lowe's because the mice from Lowe's are little.
But the mice from Home Depot are bigger?
The mice from Home Depot are bigger. But you got to go to the special Home Depot.
And what are we supposed to do with the mice after they eat the contact paper with the Kangoo?
You take them to the restaurant and they cook them.
And then we eat the mice.
No, I don't eat them.
Who eats the mice?
Not me.
And what do these mice wear?
They wear the little Kangoo hats, but you got to tap the holes in the Kangoo hat so the little ears come through. They like the Kangoo hats.
And why do they like the Kangoo hats?
I don't know. They're fashionable mice. Fuck if I know. But they like eating contact paper. The stickier the better. I also wonder how they shit though, because all that stuff has glue in it and it kind of gets stuck. I guess you gotta pull it out when they shit. I don't know. But you can't steam it off the wall. The only way to get that contact paper off the wall before you paint the wall is you gotta get the mice to eat it. After the mice eat it, then you can go ahead and paint it. They eat it clean down to the wall. If they won't eat the wall, they only eat the contact paper, but you can only get them from one place. One place you can get it from is Home Depot, all the way in the back, in the back, in the back, in the back, in the back. Back in the back, in the back, in the back, in the back, in the back. Back in this little place all the way in the back that you can get them. And if you can't get them at Home Depot, there's only one other place you can get them from. You can go to the farms all the way down in Southeast D.C., but you got to be careful though, because those mice aren't very city-like mice. They don't have very much culture. They don't like the Kangoo hats. They just regularly like to eat. But then they eat the walls too. So you got to get the ones from Home Depot that have been trained that only eat the contact paper. That's all you can do. Trust me, I already used them one time. I used to own this house at 1011 Sigsbee Place, Northeast. And we couldn't get that contact paper off the wall for nothing. And my brother told me to go to Home Depot and get them. Well, actually, it wasn't Home Depot at that point. It was called Heckinger's, and you went all the way in the back, in the back, in the back, in the back, in the back. That was the one over in Bladensburg Road, and we got them, and we put them on the wall, and they ate contact paper. And after they ate the contact paper, he took them to some restaurant. He wouldn't tell me what restaurant he took them to, but he took them to a restaurant, and they ate them. I didn't eat them, but he ate them. I don't know if he ate them, but he took them to a restaurant, all the way in the back, 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 in the back. I know. This is a fact. I promise you. So if you ever have a problem, you got wallpaper, you got contact paper, you got paint, just get yourself some mice. But you got to get the mice that got the Kangoo hat. Trust me. Blue